Okay, so you're on market to buy a new NVMe and you're exactly not sure what NVMe to buy for your laptop or your motherboard. So this video is just to clarify a couple of points that has to be taken into account before making your purchase. Okay, so I just went into Amazon. I just did a search for NVMe and I'm presented with these options. And there are the price ranges vary, the dimensions vary, and the size of the NVMe also varies. So let's take this one as an example. I have it open here. So this is one of the budget oriented NVMe, and it has a very good performance as well. And I have one more very popular NVMe, which is the Samsung 970 Evo Plus. It's expensive when compared to this NVMe. Okay, it's approximately it's very near to 6,000. Okay. So what should you buy, Kingston or Samsung? Okay, so this video is just to make to clarify on what you can purchase. Okay, so first one that you'll have to look out for is the dimension of your NVMe. So the dimension is mentioned here. It's 2280, and your motherboard should also support this exact dimension. Okay, so how to check that? If it's a motherboard, just go straight to the motherboard manufacturer's website. Let's take Asus for example, and I have this motherboard open, and I'm inside specifications. Just straight away go into storage. Okay, and this should show you what dimensions it supports, and the NVMe that you're planning to purchase, that dimension should be mentioned here. Okay, so 2280 is very common and it will be supported by most of the motherboards. Even if it is a bit older, it will be supported. Okay, so make sure the dimension is mentioned in your laptop's manufacturer website or your motherboard's manufacturer website. That's point number one. Okay, the second thing that has to be noted is the lane speed, which is not mentioned anywhere here. You'll just go uh, slightly below, and you'll be seeing the lane speed here. So it says PCI Express X4. Okay, and only if your motherboard supports X4 lane speed, your NVMe will be performing at its 100%. Okay, and only then you'll be getting the advertised speeds. Else you'll be just getting very less speeds. Okay, so let's say for example you bought this SSD and it supports PCIe X4, and you bought this top of the line. I mean, it's not a top of the line board, but you bought this board. Okay, and if you see here, it supports X4 mode in both the M.2 ports. So if this is the case, you'll get the advertised speeds. Okay, and in case of AMD, I'm sorry, and the case of Kingston, you'll be getting 2000 MB per second speeds. Okay, so if you're buying Samsung 970 Evo, its advertised speeds is like 3500 MB per second, and you'll be getting the same. Okay, no issues in that. But if your motherboard's bit older, okay, let's take for example this one, B360 Plus. It's a previous generation motherboard, and if you see in the specifications here, both the M.2 slots are X2. Okay, which means you'll be just getting half of the bandwidth. Alright, so when you install 970 Evo Plus in B360 Plus, you will not be getting 3500 MB per second reads or writes. Okay, you'll be just getting at max like 1.5 or 2 Gbps. Okay, that's it. Bit modern motherboards started supporting X4 lane at least in one of their M.2 slots, so you'll have to make your decision accordingly when purchasing a motherboard. Or if you've already purchased a motherboard and you're looking out for an NVMe, even if you buy Samsung and if you install it here, I mean here you'll not be getting the full speed. Okay, so what to do in that case? You bought the NVMe, the fastest NVMe, and you have a older board. So there is a solution for that. There is something called as a M.2 PCIe adapter. Okay, you'll have to buy this adapter, and you'll have to install the NVMe in this slot. You can see the M.2 slot here, right? You'll have to install it here, and you'll have to install this entire PCI adapter in your motherboard's PCI slot. So I'll just show you directly. Let's go into overview. Okay, you can install it here in any of the slots, or here. Mostly your graphic card will be going here, so you can install it here or here or here, anywhere. Okay, it depends. So if you do that, you'll be getting the advertised speeds. Okay, so make sure you look out for these two parameters before you make your purchase. Or option number two, if you have this older motherboard, it's better to go off with Kingston Drive. Okay, it's just half of the cost of Samsung Drive, and it performs very good. Okay, so I just wanted to make this video to clarify these 2 points. I hope you found this useful. If you find it useful, just give a like, and if you find very useful, just subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching. Bye.